All right, so then we had the MizTV segment with John Cena and Daniel Bryan. Basically, John Cena and Daniel Bryan, they came out there and they were Miz was kind of like egging them on a little bit throughout the segment, which I thought was kind of funny. I thought it was hilarious. Man, I enjoyed the segment, but I'm gonna go ahead and say what happened. Basically, Daniel. Well, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and just go ahead and say your thoughts on this segment.
Okay, all right. Like you were saying, first he had Daniel Bryan come out, then he had CM Punk come out. CM Punk, he had John Cena come out, and fans just like what you expect for when they come out. Like John Cena get the mixed reaction, all that shit. I like the segment personally, just like you did. I like the Miz when Bryan told the Miz, "I will punch you in the face." I thought shit was funny as shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
That promo, huh?
John Cena was pissing me off at first. I ain't gonna lie, but good.
Yeah, but I gotta say this though, man. Everything that Daniel Bryan had to say, the promo that he cut, was the promo of the night. Okay. Every time he touched that mic tonight, during MizTV, was the promo of the night. That first part of the promo before John Cena got in was ridiculous, and it was like he was talking for a set of people, which is, I think, it's the whole point of this kind of rivalry right now, and it might also be a part of Total Divas too. But anyways, but it was talking for a certain small group of people, and then John Cena went in on his piece, which I'm not a super Cena fan. I'm not even a Cena fan. But I thought this promo was good too. Like the way he came off on that promo, what he had to say, I respect what he had to say actually. And then then Punk and Punk, I keep throwing Punk in there. I don't know why, but
Daniel's the best in the world.
Daniel Bryan came back in there and he went in a little harder. And he even said, like, in Japan we had this tradition before matches where we slap each other in the face as hard as we can. But I can't do that because you're not a wrestler. I was like, damn, nigga, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, I had like a little tiny ounce of sympathy for John Cena, but like the fact that John Cena acknowledged that everything that people hate about him, he acknowledged it, and he still wrestled, like, they kind of pissed me off a little bit. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. The promos were good, both of them, man. John Cena did a good job. Miz did a good job as host because Miz sucks, but he did a good job on that segment. And then Daniel Bryan did a good job. He fucking killed it. Daniel Bryan, promo of the night, promo man of the night. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I think John Cena did a good job in his promo on that segment to do, But I just don't like the fact that it seems like John Cena is like trying to, like, I don't know, divide, like pull the audience away from Daniel Bryan and like, get them to him, like make them gravitate towards him.
Kind of like persuade.
Yeah, and in a way, like, it almost seemed like it was working for a second. Like, I was like listening to the audience, and like I couldn't really like figure them out. Like, it sounded like they were like, yo, no, yes, and kind of like, I don't know. It just seemed like it was kind of working a little bit. So I hate Cena. Let me let that be known. I'm not a Cena fan, but I think that he did a good job in the promo. I thought it was a good promo. Even though I didn't like, some of the things he said. What he said, I don't know. He just was like listing his accomplishments and talking about, I beat them all. Just like Cena always did the Cena face, man. I done everything in this business, and I ain't gonna never stop until I do everything else. I think my camera is cut off.
Hey, he might not be one of the best wrestlers, but he is one of the biggest. So it is what it is. He ain't lie about nothing he said. Even though all is scripted, he beat them all. One way or another, he beat them.
I know, but it's just so cheesy, man. Like,
I don't know. Hey, you see that nigga told Divas with Nikki Bella? I was so mad. I was like, she's sexy as fuck. This nigga corny as shit. All right, anyways, that's separate though. But one of the things Daniel Bryan said was he told John Cena that he was a parody of wrestling.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
And I think stuff like that. I think in some ways they try to make Daniel Bryan seem somewhat heelish, at least to the Cena fans, like the kids and stuff like that. like the way Daniel Bryan came off in this promo, like he was at least like if you were one of those kids that love Cena, you're wearing the shirts, the ones that he pointed out to and shit like that. You know, those kind of fans. You're a Cena fan like that. Like the promo that he cut, that Daniel Bryan cut, definitely made him a heelish kind of figure.
Yeah.
And, like, definitely could turn away some fans, like those Cena, like super Cena fans that even for Daniel Bryan, like they can even turn away from him because of some of the shit he was saying in his promos. Which to me, like I don't really think that WWE should always go off of that, like with the money, like who makes the most money for the company and what the kids like and all that stuff, and make a wish and like I don't think that you go off all that shit, but I can see like how it could be like a heelish promo, and fans will, like young fans will be like, oh no, Daniel Bryan, you can't talk to Cena like that, you won't even slap him.
I agree, man. I just didn't like how they were trying to make like Daniel Bryan come off, man. I completely agree with the whole, the fact that it could be taken as a heel stuff. Because I had those thoughts in my head too when I was looking at it, like, oh man. But I did like the, the parody of a wrestler comment and stuff like that. And they said, when he said about the Japan thing, he slapped him, but he don't deserve it. Yeah, definitely got me. Ultimately, the situation came to Daniel Bryan got under John Cena's skin, and John Cena took his shirt off. He's like, "You almost got me." That whole moment had me kind of like, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, even I love the part where Cena like slapped him, like do it, like, and it felt like one of those, like, it was a small hint, like of a real moment in wrestling, like, and it was like, oh, that's pretty cool, that's not bad, like, and I like that, like when Cena, like it's not, me, like I'm not a Cena supporter or a Cena fan, but like in that moment, like it was one of those things I did like from Cena, when he slapped Daniel Bryan. And then Daniel Bryan came back and said, "No, you don't deserve it." Still, like,
in that moment, in that segment, like John Cena stopped. He kind of broke character a little bit. Like even when Triple H came out there, he kind of like brushed him off his shoulder, like "Don't touch me," kind of thing. And John Cena, like he never like breaks his character like that. Like.
But that's what made me like it. I think that's what made me like it.
Yeah.
That's what made me like that whole promo because he was. And a lot of times, like, that's how his role is. He get out there, and then some things make him get serious, like, in his character. Like, some things make him get serious. Like, when CM Punk said, like, you're, like, what you hated. You're the Yankees. And then he, like, wild out on CM Punk. I was like, what the fuck? He just called you the Yankees. Nigga, like, what the fuck? You're a franchise. You're the Yankees. And he's like, I was like, what the fuck? He was like, this make you mad, nigga? But, like, that's his role. Like, that's what he do. Like, and then, like, this was one of those things, like, Daniel Bryan really pissed him off type roles. Like, that's the character he's playing that day.
I liked it, man. I liked it, too.
But, like, what do you think about the finish with Randy Orton? The Triple H coming out first, and then Randy Orton coming out the ramp. What do you think about all that shit?
First, I want to say that I thought the slap was good, was awesome. But I thought Daniel Bryan's reaction was awesome. Like, you were mentioning, Daniel Bryan's reaction was, like, definitely kind of, like, just sold the thing even more than it was already sold. But, Triple H coming out there, like I said earlier, I'm not too happy with Triple H being involved with the match at all. I don't want him to be involved with the match. I don't even want to see his ass on TV. So, him coming out there was like, whatever. Getting an extra little moment of John Cena breaking character again, pushing him off, whatever, was kind of cool. But, I just didn't, he didn't belong out there. Like, to me, it felt like he didn't belong out there. Randy Orton come out there, yeah, that made sense. And then even when, like, the segment was kind of, like, wrapping up, Michael was like, is Daniel Bryan going to have his night? Is John Cena going to have his night? Is Randy Orton going to have his night? And then Triple H is just standing there looking dumb. I was like,
yeah.
He don't belong here.
Yeah, like, when Triple H came out, I thought there was going to be a reason. When Triple H came out, I thought there was going to be a reason. But the only reason I can see is for the promo package. That's the only reason I can see why he came out there. But, like, whatever. Like, I thought, like, the segment kind of killed it a little bit because it was such a good promo segment, like, between the two of them, that, like, the ending of it was, like it was cool, like the slap shit, all that, but, like, having Triple H and then Randy Orton come out there was kind of, like, to me, it was, like, whatever, I was like, whatever. But I was cool with it because it was a good segment, so I didn't really give a shit about it. It was, like, whatever. They can come out.
One question: do Randy Orton got a match at SummerSlam?
Nope.
Why not have him be the referee? You know, that would bring more dynamics to the match.
No. He got a briefcase. He can't be the referee. How could that be impartial? Huh?
Well, that's my point. Is that would bring that extra dynamic to that match of him being the referee and being the person who's gonna have to worry about who's gonna win the match.
Man, you got a lot of hate towards Triple H right now. That's all you. That's what that is. You projected.
He's unnecessary, man.
You're saying crazy shit because you hate Triple H.
No, well, yeah, I got reason to hate him though, but I don't care who you are, man. You can't.
He's a fucking legend. But anyways, we getting out of.
But in this situation, don't belong in the main event, in that main event. So, and I think he just kind of messes up the match. I don't know. Maybe they thought he'd be more star power because.
If you think about it, the way the main event's been going so far, Vince McMahon and Triple H and Steph